Welcome to the Southern Oracle, Sagittarius, and welcome to round 2. You gonna get this reading, okay? So, we're gonna do situation number 2, and I think the Orin is gonna take care of that. Go ahead.
All right, for situation 2, I see something other than love. I see a woman who's been on a weight loss journey, and I see that with the Five of Pentacles and the World card. Um, Five of Pentacles in this situation would be loss. Um, yeah, I feel like that you successfully lost quite a bit of weight, but I don't think that you feel attractive still.
This could be you abstaining from food. I swear.
Yeah, that could be you abstaining
That's
food.
so funny.
But I feel
with
like
the
you.
4 cups.
Yeah, I feel like you may still dress like you are overweight
with that Queen of
with the
Pentacles.
Queen of Pentacles and the La Donna di Servizio card.
Yeah.
And I see that you have many admirers, many men who think you're hot.
Yep.
A lot of fans. I also see that you had a lot of people cheering you on and helping you out with this journey.
Right.
But I think the problem is it has to do with your outlook, because if you see yourself as the Eight of Swords here, and it's all about your perspective. And I think you see yourself one way, and it's something other than what you are now.
Right.
Excuse me for the camera shaking, but yeah, I think you don't really see the full person that you are right now.
Yeah, you definitely don't see how beautiful you've become with this Queen of Wands energy. You know, where you are hot. You know what I mean? This is how people are viewing you. A lot of people with admirers, you've got the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. Almost like a lot of people want to get your time, but that wand is in front of her. So she just may well be batting them away because you don't see that you're as attractive as you are.
And it might be a man in particular, a gentleman in particular who, I mean, you feel that either he's too attractive for you, or that he couldn't be attracted to you because of your weight or your appearance in general. This doesn't necessarily have to do with weight, but I feel weight strongly.
Yeah. So I think the advice here, especially with the Queen of Wands being in the advice, is what helps and hinders you, or excuse me, your hopes and fears. Or it could be advice. I'm going to take it as advice.
Yeah.
Is to be confident. Like literally, plain as day, it's telling you to be confident. So, I don't know. That situation's pretty cut and dry. But I think just be optimistic, be confident, embody the energy of the Queen of Wands, which is you. Go for it. You know what I mean? Just be confident and open, because the Page of Cups this is your environment. So try to be more open-hearted.
And it might be saying to date multiple people here.
Oh yeah, don't just settle on one.
Yeah, have fun, date, flirt.
Be flirty, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said, be sexy.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Maybe hang out in a group if you don't feel comfortable in a one-on-one situation quite yet. If you can see the group with Algreta Corey, there's sort of a group energy feel to it.
Maybe people that you go to church with the Five of Pentacles here.
Yeah.
And the Hierophant. It's not just the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Maybe people like a church group, or people you're comfortable with. You know, I think it's just saying you went from being conservative to kind of sexy, but the problem is your perception really hasn't changed.
Yeah.
You don't have an accurate perception of yourself right now. So, and with any life journey, we have to grow.
Yeah, our mind has to catch up to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Our outlook.
So that's definitely something they're just saying here. Go out there, have fun, be flirty, be positive, be optimistic.
Also, be very careful about the negative self-talk.
Yeah.
I see that with the Eight of Swords and also with the Five of Pentacles. You could be afraid that you are going to slip back into old habits or patterns with this the World card. Even though you came out of it successfully, I just feel like you have a fear of slipping back into these old habits.
Right.
And you might be talking down to yourself if you do happen to slip up. You're like, oh, you know how you the negative self-talk begins. And that's probably another reason why you're not seeing yourself clearly.
Right, that's a warning here. Just be careful of the negative self-talk, especially because Eight of Swords is how you see yourself. So just Get out there and have fun, but just try to keep away from negative self-talk and really take that blindfold off and see yourself as a beautiful woman that you're becoming. So that is scenario number 2, Sagittarius. We will not be taken down.
508.
508 for the second one. We will not be defeated. All right. So situation number 3, man of the world. So what I see with this one, I came to this conclusion because of the World card, the King of Cups, and this 5 of Pentacles actually really drew me with this scenario. So in this scenario, you have a conservative woman, maybe a woman of the church, again with the Hierophant and the 5 of Pentacles. And then you've got this worldly man with the King of Cups, the World, and the Allegrezze al Cuore. So almost like...
Also with the 6 of Wands, he seems like a traveler,
yeah,
or a world traveler.
Well-traveled, right.
Yeah.
Foreign to you, definitely, with the World card and the 6 of Wands. This person's culture... What I think is what's really drawn me with the 5 of Pentacles, it's almost like these people are on 2 opposing ends of the spectrum and don't really see each other clearly. So if you see here through the glass, there's like a light shining. They're on 2 different perspectives. Maybe you don't understand this person's culture. I feel like you guys have cultural differences, maybe racial
right. I can also see like a Mediterranean feel
yeah.
with this card. It almost feels like you know, when the Italians stomp grapes.
Yeah. So this person is actually somebody who is more passionate, more affectionate, more outwardly so. More celebratory, almost seems like a player to you with this 6 of Wands and this Allegrezze al Cuore and King of Cups. And you feel like you're more of a dutiful, conservative, mother-daughter person, but it also feels limiting to you. Because this is how you see yourself as the 8 of Swords. I think what's going on in this situation is you're being offered love with the 4 of Cups, but I don't think that you are sure that you're going to take it, especially with the four of Cups and the Page of Cups, because the environment is somebody's offering you love. It might be a small offer, but I think what's going on here and why I think there's more to this person than meets the eye is because the outcome is the King of Pentacles. And I think what's going on is that maybe on the outside you're the Queen of Pentacles, but I think dealing with this person, especially with their nature, their culture, may influence you to bring out your inner vixen, maybe your inner feisty, playful person, and that you really inside you're a Queen of Wands. And though this person may appear to be, you know, a player and like very robust, maybe more than you can handle, deep inside this person is conservative. I think that you guys are more alike than you think.
And now the wine thing is coming up to me again. I don't know, with the King of Cups and the Allegrezze al Cuore and the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. This person might like a good, some good wine and cheese, and they just love life. And
that what you think, what appears to you as something that's frivolous and silly may just be this person's love of life and celebrating, but deep down, y'all share the same values. You know what I mean? Y'all share the same values, and I think that dealing with each other and seeing each other clearly, because again, you've got the 5 of Pentacles, which it's showing to me like there's a distorted image of one another. Like he's on the outside of one side and you're on the outside of the other side. Y'all not seeing each other the way that you truly
are. And if you think about it, if you look at the stained glass here, stained glass isn't like regular glass.
Right.
You know, it's colored, it's broken, it's, you know, so you're not seeing each other clearly through this glass.
Right. If you see the light separating them, your perceptions of one another is not exactly you're not exactly having a clear perspective of one another. And with this 8 of Swords, you may have your own misconceptions about this person and their culture. I see that with the Hierophant and the 8 of Swords, almost like prejudging them, being biased against them from where they come from or what they do or what you know about that person. But again, I feel like you guys...
They may be doing the same to you, because I see that they may take your conservativeness as being plain or boring or dowdy or something like that. Yeah,
definitely with the Donna del Servizio. Like you're just boring, you're not... When inside, you're an absolute firecracker, right? You guys have misconceptions about one another, but I think that you're well suited to each other, to be honest. I feel like that's what the cards are saying, that this is somebody that you could really come to love and have fun with. You know what I mean? And with the Hierophant, this is something that could be a long-term commitment. I think that, personally, with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, you've wanted You
You've been
wanted
almost been praying for a person
right.
like this,
You're
or
praying for
fantasizing. Yeah,
you've been asking for a person like this, but now that it's being offered to you, you don't see that this person may actually be the person that
but
you've
you
been
look
asking for.
right, right. Like you have a list of qualities
Right.
that you want in a person, and then you look, you're like,
That's not him.
that's not him, but
Right.
actually, it really
But
is.
actually, it is right. You guys are more alike than you think, and I think with the universal, and I think this is kind of like a universal energy because of the cup coming out of the sky, and then this person offering the cup. I think this person is exactly what you're asking for. I think this is what you want, but it just is not coming in the packaging that you're familiar with or comfortable with. So the advice here is,
Take off that blindfold.
yeah, definitely take off the blindfold. You may not be seeing things clearly. Again, perception comes up strongly in this one. Traditions, things like that. And I think obviously the Queen of Wands is here. So maybe what you need to, I hate that. Let me not even say what you need.